buhay Pilipinas. Ito ang PBA sa Sports 5. TV5, we're streaming as well on sports5.ph. I'm Charlie Cuna together with the Dr. Andy Howe. At ang ating laban dito sa PBA Wednesday is going to be Kia Sorrento against Rain or Shine, the Lafto Painters. Naghahanda na sila on the court. Rain or Shine wanting to get back on track dahil nag-runner-up sila dito sa last tournament natin ng Philippine Cup. Itong Kia naman coming off a sorry loss. Gusto nilang bumalik on the winning edge. And you know, we look at the team standings right now. There are actually 4 teams that are tied at the top spot without a loss yet. And tied for 5th, apat na teams rin yan.
Yeah, undefeated so far. And 2 of them are really highly rated. You're talking about San Miguel and Alaska. Barangay Ginebra really coming on with a big surprise. And Meralco also 2-0. But Rain or Shine and Kia, they're 1-1 right now. And they're trying to fight to be in 5th place. You know, as many wins as you can get in this kind of a format certainly will help your team. And this is an important game because Rain or Shine knows it has to get through all those tough edges that they had to go through. They've got some early schedule with Blackwater and Kia, the expansion teams. So after this, medyo mabibigat ng mga labanan. So the more the wins that you can get right now is something that you can use as a cushion later on.
You have to take advantage ng mga oportunidad na makalaban yung as you say, the lower tier teams dito sa ating liga. Starters are on the floor. Coach Yeng Yao, as usual, serious na serious bago mag-umpisa ang laro. Ang kanyang makakatapat na Coach Glenn Capasio.
Well, of course, Coach Manny Pacquiao won't be here today. He's preparing for his fight. Inspirational leader nila as well as head coach. But that's not going to take anything out of their players.
Unang possession napunta sa mga nakaputing Rain or Shine, the Lafto Painters. Kinyan inside immediately. Papunta kay Jervy Cruz, and the man who hardly misses. Jervy gets the first 2 points of this game.
Well, that's still a very nice high-low play there. We have Kinyahan coming to the top of the floor. He's a pretty good 3-point shooter. And then Jervy diving in hard. That's another problem for the expansion teams like Kia and Blackwater. They don't really have a lot of big men, especially tough big men that have the ability to block shots. So, you know, they're very susceptible to players that know how to play well on the inside.
Quickly into this ball game, 20 seconds in, at 3-0 na agad dahil foul counted para kay Jervy. Angelos Box Raimundo kicks it out. Real Cervantes na agawan, up ahead. Dito kay Jaire Ibanez, finishes with the left hand, 5-0 na.
You can see all business dito on Rain or Shine at the start of the first quarter. Unlike in Blackwater, they were trailing for 3 quarters in that ball game before coming on with a big surge in the 4th. So they want to get off to a good start here, Charlie.
Outside jumper by Dehesa, hindi pumasok yan. Kuha ni Jervy Cruz ang rebound. And if you're Kia, siyempre, you don't want to get down by 2 bigs early in this game. You want to keep a bit close para may chance ka naman sa second half. Linyahan nagharap ng kakampi. The Vasquez Ibanez. 10 seconds remaining sa Rain or Shine shot clock. T.Y. Tan jacks it up from 3. And he nails that.
Pero sinasabi natin yung 0 out of 25 ng isang game, you don't want to play them tonight. They might throw in everything.
Saka isa na agad, T.Y. Tang. Wala pa yung Jeff Chan sa loob ng playing court.
Or Paul Lee, no? An early timeout here. Maybe a 30-second, maybe a full timeout.
30-second na nga, tinawag ni Coach Glenn Capasio. Immediately trying to calm his boys down. Dahil parang ginulpit-gulat sila agad ng Rain or Shine. Immediately racing to an 8-point victory. You know, the starters of this ballgame we weren't able to mention is T.Y. Tang, Kinyahan, and Ibanez. Together with the Cruz boys, Jericho and Jervy. Para kay Coach Yeng Yao. Sa kabilang panig naman for Kia, it's Rudy Linganay, Carl Dehesa at the backcourt. Angelos Bogs Raimundo ang gitna, Real Cervantes and Alvin Padilla at the forward slots. As we turn you over sa ating pangatlo kasama rito sa ating coverage na ito, Senyorita Mara Aquino.
Ayon kay Coach Glenn Capasio ng Kia, nung first game nila, winning their very first game in front of 53,000 people para silang umakyat sa langit. But losing big to Ginebra, bumagsak sila sa lupa. Sobrang sakit sa puso ang kanilang pagbagsak. Pero on a positive note, good thing daw, ganito kaaga itong nangyari. Sabi nga ni Coach, talagang nakita sa Ginebra yung kanilang weakness with adjusting to defense and the team not being used to pressure. Pero even with weakness, they still have their strength. Sana nga daw, hindi sila ulit magulat in this game. At after that game, Coach Manny Pacquiao called them and told them nung bago lang daw siya, hindi daw naman talaga siya magaling sa boxing. But he worked hard. And as long as you work hard and give it your best, give it time, and you'll get there. Charlie?
Thanks a lot, Mara. Well, habang nagkikwento nga si Mari, yung inspirational talk na binibigay ni Manny Pacquiao, coming off that time out a while ago, Dr. J, a good three-pointer mula kay Rudy Linganay to put them on the board.
Yeah, that's a good timeout, you would say, because very timely. You had to get yourself back on track. And there was a good play, pin down for Lingana, and he came up with a jump shot. Now going back to Manny Pacquiao, I remember following him in his early years. He was not that kind of a fighter, and he suffered a lot of defeats. But he knew how to take the defeats, and then he became a stronger player. Actually, that is the favorite shot of Cervantes, but he loves to spin to his right, not to the left. That's when he's really good, when he can spin to the right and with a fadeaway jump shot.
At syempre ang problema dun sa fadeaway jumper na katulad, takes him out of rebounding position already to track down his own miss. So immediately nawawalan sila ng isang big man, pero they get the ball back. 9:28 remaining to first. Raimundo thought about it. They swing it around, Padilla. Nung huling laro nitong Kia against Barangay Ginebra, a lot of guys played at least 20 minutes in that game dahil nga medyo lumaki na yung lamang. Medyo naikot ni Coach Len Capasio ang kanyang rotation and was able to play a lot of guys extended minutes.
The first personal foul on Ibanez, Charlie. If you look at the lineup here, the only guys you're really familiar here with Kia are Cervantes and Lingana because they've had playing time with their respective teams. Si Raimundo, he's of course not the better Raimundo that we know of, Kirby, who was already more or less retired from Philippine basketball. But he's also from Bataan, I understand. For a while, I really thought they were related, but I don't think they are, no? But Raimundo is still, from UE, I remember him in his days. Pero he still has to find his notch here in the PBA. All the others are, what you would say, rookies, no? Newcomers, no?
Actually, para kay Bogs Raimundo, pangalawang beses na niya to be part of a new team in the league. When Global Port came in, he was part of that lineup. He started for the first game. Pero nawala rin siya sa rotation. Now he comes with Kia Sorrento and has gotten some playing time as one of the few big guys on that lineup.
24-second shot clock, catching up with the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters there. So you would say pretty good defense being employed here by the Kia Sorrentos. After a very auspicious start na ginawa ng Rain or Shine, parang kinain sila kaagad ng 8-0 run.
Tama yun, pero napako na sa 8 itong Rain or Shine. They haven't scored in a few minutes. And Kia may pagkakataon, palapit pa ang score. The pass going to Bogs. Was he able to save it? Hindi na. Tumalbog dun sa sideline. That's a turnover for the Sorrentos. Balik sa Elasto Painters.
That was also good defense because a hard show by Jerby Cruz against Rudy Lingana. I forced him to lose vision, and when he couldn't jump to make a back pass, that really hurt their team.
Kinyahan finding Jericho, the rookie.
Yeah, he can shoot that. Like I said, this guy is a scorer. I watched him in his Adamson days. I thought he would play a lot more for his team, but he decided to go pro, and he's a player. Another steal.
Harassing defense, Dr. J, and T.Y. Tang wanted to hold on to it, but Cruz sees a beeline on that baseline at hindi na ipasok ang running shot niya. Would have been back-to-back baskets para kay Jericho Cruz.
Na-excited siya, hindi niya nagamit yung glass in that play. No?
Linganay goes to Rin, always looking to score. Rin Cervantes fading away. And once again, good inside position para kay Jerby Cruz. Rebound na naman para sa kanya. J.R. Kenyahan looking away before catching that pass and unable to control it. That's a turnover for Rain or Shine.
Diyan hindi ka magiging masaya because there was no pressure when the pass was given to him. Hindi ka dapat mag-turnover ng ganun. Concentrate on picking up the ball. Plenty of time on the shot clock before you start to do anything with your game. 7-point lead being enjoyed by Rain or Shine. 35 minutes left in the first quarter.
Barely 5 minutes into this first game of a doubleheader. Pagkatapos itong Kia kontra Rain or Shine, meron naman tayong NLEX kontra Ginebra. As an outside shot is taken, Alvin Padilla, 3 yun.
It really got them back on track. They're just down by 4 right now. Pressure between Lingana here and T.Y. Tang.
This is one of the rare times that you'll see 2 UP Maroons on the PBA floor at the same time. Jairi Ibanez para sa mga nakaputi at si Alvin Padilla naman para sa mga nakapula. lead is up to 6 on that turnaround jumper, 13-7.
Look at that hard show, really forcing him way out that he could not make an entry pass to any of the guys moving on the baseline exchanges. Almost another interception there.
Tejesa's outside shot is offline. Kita-kita natin from here. On the rebound, Rel Cervantes able to save it over to Rudy Linganay.
That's presence of mind on his part. And a three-point attempt. Not enough rotation on that three-point shot.
Dito si Rel Cervantes, nabanggit nga natin, would like to shoot, always ready to shoot. And it seems from anywhere, kung nasa paint siya, titira siya ng hook shot. Kung nasa labas siya, not hesitant to take the three-point shot as well.
He's not a good three-point shooter, but he is a good 17 to 18 footer shot.
Inside, kaliwa ang ginamit ni Jervy Cruz. And that's almost a sure 2 points, or at least he'll draw the foul for free throws pag nakapasok mo si Jervy that low.
Possible second three-point play the old-fashioned way here for Jervy Cruz. Really a very good inside operator. He would about to come into the ball game, and Jervy has 6 points in the ball game right now. We see Hans Jelle. Really a guy I'm surprised that was not kept by some of the other teams in the league because he's a player now. He really is a player.
At nagpakilala yan, Dr. J, noong opening day win ng Kia. He was the one who kept them a bit close, especially in the first half, when the rest of the Kia players were finding their way. Hans Jelle kept them afloat till Eli Revilla took over. As nakita natin, si Bogs Raimundo nakatira naman mula sa kanan.
But that's very poor defense. Papalitan na sana ni Jelle si Raimundo, kaso pumasok, pinabalik ulit. Kaso si Raimundo hindi naman dinipensan. As a center, you should defend against a small man trying to penetrate all the way from the backcourt.
Napatawag ng timeout at the 5:49 mark ng ating first quarter. Magbabalik kami.